Okay. Oh no, that's still bad. What is on here? Is it is is it Streamlab? Is it my the hell is that? What's going on? That is. Let me check my. Let me check my uh, graphics. Honestly, it could be. I swear to God, if I'm having to lower the quality of my games just to stream, that's. Mm, not sure I like the sound. I'm not sure I like that. Oh, that is. That is awful, man. I want to see that. I want to see skipped frames. That is that is an issue I didn't foresee. Right. Well, we tried it. Are trying it. Perfectly fine without. But the second we load this up, oh no, it doesn't like that. No, it's not bad at all. Well, what? Well, that's not fair at all. Well, I guess I lowered the graphic settings for nothing. I did it for nothing. Nada. Zilch. I mean, I wanted to give them something tonight, but I mean, I guess software not working and me trying to fix it is definitely something to give them. I wouldn't say glitch because I already restarted the game once and it's still so it's definitely not a glitch. I just I just think it doesn't like War, or rather, the game too big. So I was trying to play War Thunder. Turn Streamlabs does not like that at all. So yeah, like what you guys are seeing, I am not seeing. Like my screen, buttery smooth. I got no idea why that happened. I tried lowering the graphics of the game, and that still didn't work. I'm feeling a lot better. My computer, on the other hand, appears to be... do you have an internet connection? We might be having a stable internet connection. That'd be it, yeah. What a day. Yeah, I just caught my cold. Well, yeah, I know I'm going to have to shut it down in a second. Well, I certainly tried. This is definitely something I'm going to try another time. And when we do, it's going to be a lot of fun, I guarantee it. I have a lot of fun personally in this game. And games like it. So yeah, once we get this working, everything should work just fine. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Pizza is the last word I want to hear right now. I have eaten so much pizza in the last 2 weeks. It's not even funny. Not even funny. We even made a homemade Chicago style. It was amazing. Amazing. We're doing good. Our equipment, on the other hand, is not doing so well for some reason today. Either that or it just may not like this specific game. How are you doing today, Marina? I figure I'll just use this time for all of us to visit a little bit before I end stream. Again, I tried War Thunder, but I died. Glitchy mess. I mean, I could try starting with another game and seeing if it's sick. Heck, I wouldn't even need to end stream to do that. I just have to quickly pick another game. At this point, it's just maintenance. It's just maintenance at this point. Let's see. We got this one. No, wait. I know the perfect one. Maybe this one. Probably best not to do that one. There's so much copyright at stake there. Let's just go with this one. Keep it safe. See what it does. Right. Controller. Where'd the cord go? There it is. Oh, we got a visitor. That is the biggest bullshit ever. At this point, At this point, Higgs, I'm just testing. Like if I queue that game back up, if I queue this game back up, is it still going to do that? That's what I want to know. Because if not, I could just in stream, boot it back up, do whatever, or just go on with my day. At this point, but I'm still getting some footage here. Because, hey, figuring out what's going on with your technology is pretty important. Okay. No loss in stream quality yet. I swear to God, if I have to turn it down to the lowest possible quality just to play it on stream. Getting mind. There's the issue. Okay. Now, let's play around with the graphics. That made things worse. You know what? Probably that's what's doing it. Is that what's doing it? I feel like that's what's doing it. Not going through that right now. Not touching that. Oh, that makes me want to. Hey, that worked. And actually, that's not as bad as I thought it was going to look. For a second, I almost threw up. It was so bad. And hey, that cleared up my stream. And now I'm pissed because I had to turn my quality to low. It's normally on high. That's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. I want to be able to give. This is War Thunder. Yeah, that's here in a second. If I can't figure out, if I can't play this on at very least medium. Give it a second to load up. That's looking better. No issues with the stream. Maybe it just needed a second to load up. Let's see what happens if I throw it back to high. Nothing. Nothing. I guess I fixed it. I do not ever want to see that again in my chat. No, we're nowhere near that. We're nowhere near New York. If anything, it's probably gonna be closer to, I don't know. Pick pick uh pick a particular battle from those great big conflict things that happened back in the 1940s, in the 1900s. Yeah, you know, one of them. That specific battle, I don't think, is here, but you can definitely play as the forces behind that, in the drafts behind that. Which fun fact? The people who made those planes are now a car company, very well-known car company. Not sure if I'm allowed to say which car company. Is the lag back? I am not seeing it.
Attack the enemy.
Yeah, I'm seeing it. Already fixing it. Let's see, media.
Never.
Oh God. Yeah. Can't do it. I'm sorry, guys. I tried. I legitimately tried. I wanted to do this today. Well, at least it isn't 80% of my frames like it was last time. That is a significant improvement from the last time I had this issue. I'm not sure what game it was, but 80 to 90% of my frames were just gone. I was getting maybe 10 frames every 5 minutes. It was hilarious, and I couldn't figure out why. Okay. I guess that's I could either do package delivery, or I could just in stream and contemplate my choices. Waste a few hours on package delivery. Contemplate life decisions. Well, I think the choice is obvious here. No, the choice is still not obvious here. What to do? There's so many games here, and I only play like two of them. Yeah, screw it. You know, I'm not even gonna bother. I'm gonna just wait. Why is that still not closing? Oh no. Why is that not closing? Computer, why is it not closing? You know what? Why was it not closing? Why did it take so long to close? You know what? This turmoil is made. I might just do less. I might just do a couple big orders and that's it. Hopefully Higgs's Pizza will be part of that. I'm gonna drag it out. I swear to pizza itself, if this game loads up and I start losing frames, we're done for the night. We'll pick it up tomorrow. It didn't happen with Dead as Disco, but this is a bigger game. This is a much bigger game. Well, everyone's got issues going around. Hooray! All right, you know what? More important, get the kid back. That's the most important thing we have to do today. Retrieve the child. Nah, there's no more time for a patch. Room for a patch, not time. Why did I say time? Yeah, I am most certainly making use of that all-terrain skeleton that I absolutely accidentally maxed out all at one time. Not even making that up either. That's exactly how it happened. We all know it, too. Right. Now. Time to get out of here. I miss my child. I was gonna play football with it. Wait, is this one mine or... Yeah, this one's mine. Okay, who the hell? Who is dumb enough to litter of my... Come on, now I have to deposit this. You know what? I'm gonna do some very not nice things to that person's house. Probably TP. Or the old classics involving a paper bag. They left litter on my car, on my lawn. Well, that's a nice roadster. Yeah, not bad. You know what? Well, I might change the color. That is quite frankly a ridiculous amount of color options, isn't it? Like, I'm not crazy. That's way too much scrolling for a color option. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the color customization. It's just a lot. Yeah, this is staying the same. Now, what was I doing? Right. Yeah, so what do you think the in-game lore behind the friggin' Silver Hand is? Is it like, is there like a port kind of operates like a sleeve? Or is it like a hop? No. It has actual functions, so. Did they just chop his arm off? I like to think they just have to chop his arm off every time. A lot of combo options. Are you talking about the glasses, the glasses, the glasses, the glasses, the glasses, or perhaps the hats? Like we got hat 1, Otter Hood, Silver Hand, Valve, V space pattern. We got a lot of customization options here. Oh yeah, speaking of which, wait, actually no, nothing brought it up. Working on the movie server. Or rather, I'm just waiting to start inviting people to said movie server. It exists. It's nothing special yet, it just exists. Doesn't even really have a name yet either. Wait a sec. Oh yeah, that's right. And this is for the moderators. Yeah, the moderators. Movie server is for the moderators. I have a feeling I am not doing a very good job explaining this. I'm doing the worst job at explaining it. Point is, I have begun the process of setting up a Discord server. Okay, that package is just ruined. I have set up the beginnings of a Discord server for movies. The primary usage will be for the moderators and maybe my friends. Nah, just probably do movies on a server dedicated for that. I can't believe I broke that other package. And I can't remember what was important over here. Like, does this guy give me anything? Like, I can't remember if this guy gave me anything good.
Delivering cargo.
Yeah, that's true. Well, most of everyone here is a mod.
Always a pleasure, Sam. This is pretty good. Better than good.
Cannot believe War Thunder is too powerful. Or maybe I just need a better computer. It needs more power. The computer.
Take care now,
It needs
Sam.
more
I'll be
power.
calling on you again. Until then.
Good work. New order available.
Now, I had a vehicle. I mean, a weapon. Alright, now. I heard about something, Lake Not something. Wait a second. Something ain't quite right. Right. No. quick deliveries. Road work is for off stream today. I'ma just do a couple big deliveries, connect up the chiral network. Maybe a delivery for Higgs if it comes up. If it comes up. I do not... It's kind of a story progression thing. Ooh. This game then is well then. I'll try not to spoil anything for you then. Wait a second. Is this bike floating like a few centimeters off the ground? 0 out of 10. Worst game ever. This bike hovers 0.1 centimeter off the ground. Ban the game, 0 out of 10. Would never recommend. Worst game ever. I'm joking. A lot of corners had to be cut. This is a massive game. He said like corners were cut at all. It's just slightly wonky driving physics is all. Wait, where do you live that the roads are flooded? Oh, wait. Never mind. You're talking about a game. Maybe. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, best driving in any game that I get the controls confused with its friggin' successor. Don't you hate it when that happens? When you get good at a game and then you get the controls confused in another game? Because that muscle memory just kicks in and you immediately go for the wrong controls in a moment of panic. That doesn't narrow it down. A lot of states got a lot of memes about them. And every state will say it's got the most. Unless you're talking about that state. The state with, how can I say this? Is it the... Oh, so the state capital? I mean, the country's capital, I mean? I don't know why I said state capital. I meant country's capital. Again, going for Death Stranding 2 controls here for some reason. Well, you be careful. If you live in DC, be careful. It's getting scary out there, I hear. that is what we're talking about, right? Things are getting scary. Well, at least I wasn't far off. Oh, my packages appear to be... Now, wait a damn second. Didn't I just have another one with me? For the doctor. Fine. He has those big blood bags. Don't. No. I'm not gonna eat that. I can already tell it's the kind of sugary I hate.
Sugar?
Yeah, like, like you know how some types of frosting are just too much? Sometimes you can tell just by smell. No, I won't. No, I won't. Oh, it's actually kind of a solid frosting, isn't it? It's a little, it's a little cake thing. Good evening. Not too big on certain types of pastries, you know? The frosting just doesn't agree with me. Or rather, I don't agree with it. Oh yeah, I'd love to just physically shove it through the camera like I have the power of that one machine in Tron. Just digitize it, send it through the computer, and spit it out your computer. Or phone, whatever. That would be the power to have. I would never... We got... this little guy. Yeah. Little Razorback. Little Razorback pastry. If you happen to be a... If you happen to support a team that opposes the Razorbacks, well then, I'm sorry to say this, but you're wrong. Because, I live in that state. Let's see. Technically, all of them. Razorback's a college team. So it's football. I think it's football, basketball, baseball, and whatever else there is. It's just the mascot of the college campus. Is it just football? I sound like I don't know what I'm talking about, but the most I know is that it's the...
Tough journey as always, I bet.
It's the only mascot that my state has because we're one of the smaller ones where sports are concerned. We don't got a professional major league team. We just got a college league team. It's bull. It's bull. I believe all states should have professional league teams, even if they're only reserve teams. It's ridiculous. I don't know what I'm talking about, and I know I don't. And I'm still going with it. I mean, I know teams can have reserve members. Though I guess that could go up to be the amount that is the equivalent of an entire team. So yeah, you could have a reserve team. Semantics. I know what I meant.
We're going to get through this. Because
Point is, Razorbacks are the major set of teams we got where I'm at.
thank you, Sam.
Oh.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal
Oh dear.
for further
That's is that mascots or teams? Or both? Yes, actually. Actually, let me look this up. Because I think there was something else, too. Razorbacks even. Well, they're the ancestor of the domestic pig. Well, they're wild boars. Is a wild ancestor of the domestic pig native to Europe, Asia, and North Africa. Known also as wild hogs or feral pigs, they feature a bulky body, coarse dark hair, sharp tusks, an adaptable omnivorous diet, sometimes cannibalistic in the right situation. That's not on here, that's just knowledge. I know for a fact that if you put a pig in the right situation, they will eat anything. Anything. That's not from experience, that's just from unfortunate web browser history. On YouTube, of all places. Bacon eats bacon, yeah. Well, actually, yeah, no. Watch. I have South Park with director's commentary, so yeah, bacon eats bacon. That's the best way I can put it. Bacon will eat bacon. Rescue injured porter in the mountains. Oh, who gives a crap about the injured porter? It's just a stupid injured porter. Let's get this guy taken care of first. I mean, I'm sure that injured porter can take care of himself. Don't I already have one of these? I'm wearing the gold variant, aren't I? No, I'm not wearing the gold variant, but I do have the gold variant. Nah, I like my transporter better. Alright. Keep this color or change it. And for the record, I'm not changing the primary. The gold is here to stay. So no to the color change. All right. I'm gonna just go through them, see what looks good. What looks good with gold? What looks good with gold? I really wish I had gold as a secondary color. Is it possible to get chiral gold as a secondary color? Well, not this one. Or is it this one? Is it this one or this one? Because there ain't no such thing as puke green. Now, if you're looking for puke yellow, I might be able to direct your attention to... Well, that's pea soup. Actually, yeah, that's pea soup. That's hilarious. Screw it. We'll go with that one. Pea soup. Alright. That's it. I figured I was going to be taking a little more than that. Hey, Higgs, you wouldn't happen to know, on the off chance, who I go to get the heaters, those personal heaters from, would you? It's not Hartman, is it? Because I know there's a...
Order assigned.
So those personal heaters that you put on your body in this game, who do you get those from? I haven't gotten those yet. I'm trying to figure that out. So I don't... Okay. Okay. Let's recycle this because that's almost destroyed, and yeah, we're gonna have to make another pair. How am I doing on climbing anchors? Do I have 3 on me, or do I just have 3? Ooh. Definitely gonna need 2 of these. No. Yep. Ready. The funny thing is, we made pizza. And it was fantastic. It was easily the greatest thing anyone has ever done, ever. Easily the greatest thing anyone's ever done. Ever. For all time. I'm talking Chicago style, deep dish, made like an actual pie, the way it should be done. And I didn't hear an ounce of complaint from the guy who cleans the dishes either. And he's normally really picky about the cast iron. And I didn't hear him complain once about the cast iron. So that means green light to do that again. We have to do that again. I am lost within the menus here.
For your contribution.
Jesus. Go make deliveries. Wait, was I going that way? Hilarious that it spins me all the way around just to show me in front of me. Hilarious. And that's not something that was fixed in Death Stranding 2 either. It still does that. It's hilarious. I was like, hang on, let me do a quick spin around. Do a spin. Does a spin. Sir. Oh shit, I didn't. Okay, never mind. I see you. I see you. Now, the question is the name a reference to Dead as Disco? It might be.
Keep on keeping on.
Because if it was a reference to Crisis, I would have lost my mind. Because I feel like that's something of a forgotten franchise. I might play that on Twitch sometime. On the purple platform, that's sometime.
Safe travels.
It's Prophet 2077. And one of the and one of the bosses in Dead as Disco is named Prophet. And I think the year in the game Dead as Disco takes place in is also 2077 or somewhere in that frame of time. I don't quite know. I don't quite know. God, I'll be 77. I hope I'm not 77 years old in 2077. I legitimately hope I'm in the ground in 2077. I don't want to live this episode. Does anyone want to live to be old? Like old? Like too old to do things old? Like too old to move around and make your own food? I am way too damn young to be worried about that. I'm so... I'll be so old. Huh. Wait a second. This isn't the actual Higgs, is it? Wait, actually? This isn't a bit. You're actually Troy Baker? Because if this is just a bit... Wait, yes, it's a bit, or yes, you're Troy Baker?
That ain't the same without you, kid.
I'm still not 100% sure if it's a bit or not. So I'm just gonna roll with it being a bit and go with it. Because there's always that chance. Always that chance. Like, I mean, how would I actually know? How would I actually know? Okay.
You alright?
That is legitimately a good point. I would never know. Well, no. Well, I mean, there is always that Discord server. To view movies is usually to enter a voice chat, but I can't. I didn't actually leave that turned off, so yeah, everyone's allowed to just talk freely during the movie. Okay, then that's definitely not Troy Baker. Troy Baker. I was about to say, there's no way it's actually Troy Baker. Would have lost my damn mind. We're like, there's no way the guy who voice acts the... Okay, so here's the funniest thing. Troy Baker recently did, and this is the most insane thing he's ever done in my personal book, because when the trailer for the game came out, I had no idea. The game in question is Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, starring... Now, you might think, well, hey, Harrison Ford's back. No, Troy Baker is Indiana Jones. Troy Baker as Indiana Jones. I'm not making that up. It's ridiculous. It's insane. Not even Harrison Ford could believe it. Because when he heard the voice lines, he legitimately thought it was just reused audio. And it might be basic knowledge, but I like to nerd out. I'm a fanboy, so what? I just happen to know some of his older work is all. Not some of his oldest work, but definitely some of his older work. I mean, personally, Infamous Second Son was a personal favorite of mine, but then I got into the Infamous franchise when it came out. So that, Jesus Christ, I remember my first introduction to Infamous. Wait. Are you sure Troy Baker was Sam Drake and not Nathan Drake? From Uncharted, I mean? Because I could have sworn it... Because I could have sworn... Gotcha. Yeah, I was not good at those games. At all. I'm not ashamed to admit I was bad at those games. I attempted. I was not good at them. Infamous, though, I was good at Infamous. I don't know. I was, you know what it was? I was bad at puzzles. I was bad at puzzles and traversal games when I was younger. And Uncharted had a lot of that kind of game. Exactly. I'm bad at that type of game. Or was bad at that type of game. So, yeah, I was never good at Uncharted, which is weird because I was actually pretty good with Portal and Portal 2, which are even more confusing puzzle games or escape. Well, actually, they're more just escape rooms, aren't they? The cake was a lie. The cake was a lie. You know what? That's what I need to play on stream. I need to play Portal. Little sacrilegious. Again, never played the first one all the way through. I played it, never played it through. Because, let's face it here. The second one was the better of the two. You didn't need to play the first one to understand the story. Because Portal 2 just laid it all out right there for you. Both are great. They're fantastic. Like, shit, I'm getting so excited about the thought of playing Portal right now. I'm legitimately considering just swapping games right now. Oh my god. Do you know how long it's been since I've legitimately played that game start to finish? Do you know how long it's been since I've heard Cave Johnson get angry? Voiced by the legendary J.K. Simmons, by the way. Also known as J. Jonah Jameson, for those who know a comic book or Marvel movie. Sorry, I'm completely ignoring the chat in my passion for Portal. What was the question? Okay, let me read back. Let me read back a while because I'm missing some context. Give me a second. Ooh, no. No. Raccoons and bears, very different animal species. I think raccoons are closer to... I want to say they're closer to marsupials, but not quite. I want to say they're closer in relation. No, I can't quite say where raccoons are on the animal tree. But they're not related to panda bears or bears in general. I can tell you that. Hell, I'm reasonably sure pandas aren't even bears. I need to look this up. Like, I might be confusing, I might be getting some wires crossed between some knowledge I have between red pandas and the great panda. Give me a second to get my facts straight before I continue. Because if I continue before I know what I'm talking about... Okay, they are bears. Good. They are part of the bear family. Red pandas are also part of the bear family. Raccoons, however, are actually more related to dogs. I think. And now I need to look that up because I might be thinking of something else again. Okay. They're part of the suborder of Caniformia, so yeah, they are dogs. On the very, 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 very vague definition of what a dog is. Raccoons are mammals, yes. Caniformia is dog-like carnivore. Is basically any dog-like carnivore. Like bears. Or skunks. Or dogs. Meaning they, so raccoons being part of the family, I'm not even going to friggin' try to pronounce that. Why must science use such big words? Making them close relatives to the... Oh, these are species of possum. Or at least the ringtail is. I know at the very least the ringtail is a species of possum. Can I get someone who reads in here, please? I'm dying in here! Why does science have such... Oh, wait. I may not be able to read them, but it's giving me a description. Tree-dwelling, rainforest mammals with prehensile tails. Okay, so I think the ringtail is something else. Raccoons are dogs. Yeah, they're part of the caniform family. Like, they're part of the suborder of the caniform family, but that's the Caniformia is the massive family tree that contains, you guessed it, anything that happens to be on the canine blueprint build, even roughly. So, raccoons, dogs, wolves, friggin' some possums, I guess. Bears. Most bears, actually. They're, okay, I'd say they're more related in the way that someone from America and someone from China are related. You're both humans, but that's as far as the relation goes. Now, if you want to trace back their family tree to a common ancestor, yeah, you can do that. You can definitely do that. But the point is, the family tree has just branched so far since that common ancestor that there's no point anymore. So yeah, bear and raccoon are both part of the Caniformia family, yes. Are they both directly related? No. The less we talk about the hyenas, the better. They're smart as hell. They hunt in packs, the likes of which it's pretty much terrifying. Because you definitely know they all got the same brain cell firing. And you also know it's not a single brain cell either. They got more than one. And they got that one firing like a damn engine. like an engine. Oh no, they're operating on Velociraptor mentality. If Velociraptors grew up in the ghetto, because yeah, no, they use stealth the likes of which it is just they have the cutest laughs, especially the pups. This is true. It's a damn shame what the mothers have to go through, though. If you want to be scarred for life, look it up. I won't talk about it, but if you want to be scarred for life, that's on you, pal. Let's talk about literally anything else. Like, you know why elephants' ears are so indescribably large and for some reason shaped like Africa in the African variant's case? Yeah, I honestly could have done without my knowledge in hyenas. Could have done without that knowledge. I'm just glad. I am just glad it did not come with visual aids. Description was more than enough. Anyway, where was I? Okay, so elephants in Africa, or in general, have such massive rocket fin ears, mostly to help them deal with the heat. That's it. That's mostly it. I can't remember if it helps them bleed off excess heat or if it helps them maintain their own body. Actually, it might just help them bleed off excess heat. I think that might be it. I can't remember what it was specifically that it did, but their ears did something, and it helped keep them. It helped them maintain their temperature year round. And they're smart. Honestly, that might be it. That might be it. Let me give you a good little view as exactly how smart an elephant is. They remember where every single watering hole that they've ever been to is. Every single location. In a mental map in their head. Okay, so I've been here, and here, and here. This is a new one. I'll have to make note of this. That is like remembering the location of every water fountain in New York City. No maps. Just this. Every single water fountain. And that includes building floors. That is the equivalent. That's the equivalent here. Because if you took that skill in an elephant and transferred it into a human, that's what we would be looking at. The location of every single source of water around you at any given moment ever. And that's just water. If that were applied to anything, and it has been applied to other things, if that's applied to anything else, it's a dangerous gift to have. And a curse. For example, that elephant that took out this lady Because I don't know what this lady did to offend the elephant, but it was bad enough that she got taken off the census by this elephant. And the elephant shows up, the same elephant shows up later at this lady's funeral just to continue what it started. And I've talked about this before. But elephants are no joke. They're smart. And they hold a grudge. They hold a grudge that not even passing away will save you from. Not even the pearly gates will save you. That elephant will find you somehow. Somehow.
She says she's feeling better already. But I'm not kidding myself.
I am legitimately lightheaded from that small rant.
She needs a lot more than
A little lightheaded from that.
She's carrying our child. I want her looked at as soon as possible. Please, I need you to go to the doctor for me. He's got some kind of machine. Thinks it might help. I couldn't make out the details. Damn connection kept dropping out. But someone needs to go.
This voice
Take anything
sounds
from that shelf. Hell,
familiar.
take all of it.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Who the hell is that? That voice sounded familiar, and I cannot place who it was. I'm sorry. Who am I going to? Oh. Well, it's a good thing. It's just a straight shot back and forth through the mountains. It's not like I'm going to get frostbite or anything.
The clients requested that you complete this order as soon as possible. In other words, Steve will determine your eval. Keep in mind, however, that when operating outside network coverage, you won't be able to fabricate additional items. You'll need to choose carefully from
I was
the
right.
equipment provided by the
Didn't
client.
like that.
Now the clock won't start until you set out.
So better to try.
Take your time to get your gear in order before you do.
Yeah. Travis Willingham. Name a few games he's been in, please. Because I definitely know the voice from a game. I swear to God, if it's Infamous Second Son again. Swear to the Lord as my witness. If I'm thinking about the brother from Infamous Second Son, give me a second. I have to look this up now. I'm doing more looking things up than actually this. And I'm sorry about that, but sometimes I get a... You ever get a thought stuck in your head and it just bugs you until you work through it? Motherfucker, I was thinking of... You see, the accent and the distortion threw me off a little bit. But no, I'm too good with voices. I'm too good with voices, and it's... Is it wrong to say it's a little annoying? Quite frankly. Because then it just throws me on an entire little tangent when I could be doing something more productive. Because, yeah, Reggie Rowe from Infamous 2. God, that was a... I'm gonna stream the Infamous franchise the second I get that PlayStation streamable. Because you know what?
I've gone ahead and put a time limit on this order.
Yeah.
You can still
Either
do
that
your
or
order
I'll
but I want you to propel an earth
renew my
before it's done.
PlayStation Plus.
I know we keep piling things on you, like your BP
I'll renew my PlayStation Plus account and just do it on the computer. My god. Genius. Probably wouldn't work for Death Stranding too. But my god. Genius. Then again, I could just do the same thing on the console, so what's the point? Yeah, I got a server all worked out for that. It's still bare bones for now, but it's functional. And right now, that's all I'm looking for. It doesn't have a proper name, but we can all work on that together. Right, because, you know, I'm on the clock. Dark Harbor 1991. Okay, what are these out-of-pocket movie moments that you happen to know? Honestly, why? I'm not upset. I'm surprised. But why do you just happen to know this? It's because you saw it. I know that. I just... You ever seen a person who thinks out loud go through their entire thought process out loud? Kind of makes him look like a crazy person, right? I mean, nothing wrong with you for liking that. I don't judge. Judgment-free zone. Want to make that clear. This is, without a doubt, a judgment-free zone. You know what? That's a fair point. Just learned that Norman Reedus has got a new Walking Dead show on Netflix. If I'm even allowed to mention that site by name on this site. If not, then I've probably just made a... Yeah. I'm not making that up. You can even fact check me right now.
You alright?
It's I think it's just called Walking Dead Daryl Dixon. Yeah, that's the title. Just his character's name. Is there a Walking Dead movie? Legitimately? Because if so, then clearly not.
I need to sing without you, kid.
Yeah, I've seen about maybe... And this was back when there was only, I think, 4 seasons out. 1 season. And that was like almost 20 years ago. Actually, yeah, about... No. No. Closer to... 20 years is way too much. That's not how long ago it was. It was closer to... 9, 10 years ago. Give or take 3 years around then. Oh, you're just naming... Okay, are you serious right now? Stay on the vehicle. I will not ask you again. You fall off, and I'm throwing you down the damn mountain. Jeez, the nerve of some cargo, right? And I'm on the clock, no less. You know, that's just right there. Have I spent like 40 minutes ranting about Portal, Portal 2, and the infamous franchise? Because it feels like I've spent about 40-something minutes ranting about those things.
Seriously?
You know, someone really ought to put rails on that thing. Okay. Calling it right here. Who thinks I can make it up this?
You alright?
Who thinks I can't?
Yeah, right.
Because honestly, it could go either way. Well, yeah, no. I undersell things a lot.
Access the delivery terminal.
Maybe I don't want to access the delivery terminal. Maybe I want the Mountaineer to suffer.
The Mountaineer just contacted me. The treatment I prescribed isn't working. We need to act fast. I hope the antibiotics would alleviate the worst of the symptoms, but it looks like we're past that stage.
Anyone remember what the Mountaineer has again?
So late in the pregnancy can cause any number of
Never mind.
complications. Even if she survives, there is a risk she could suffer brain damage, even brain death. Now, I need you to deliver this prototype bioprinter and remote medical terminal to the Mountaineer.
Oh no, not the brain death.
If you can connect them to me via the chiral network,
Anyone else feel a little brain dead sometimes?
Condition and provide treatment. The terminal will allow them to transmit their genetic code, with which I can formulate a DNA vaccine for printing. At present, future advancements may free us of this limitation. It should go without saying, but this is delicate equipment. Don't break it, whatever you do. Oh, and thank you.
At this point, I don't need to ask if if the microphone caught that. It probably did. I have very loud neck pops. Or at least I do when my neck's stiff. Back and neck, really. Terrifier. It's not that. I'm thinking not quite a clown, but something that looks like a clown dressed in black and white. No matter what you do to it, keeps getting back up. Am I thinking of the right thing when you say Terrifier? Then I know of Terrifier. I've never personally seen it. It comes up enough that I know what it looks like. I just didn't know it by name. But for some reason, that's the image that popped into my head when you brought it up. Don't know why. It's kind of like, I guess it's kind of like dinner today. There was a bunch of Dijon chicken and green beans. And I'm like, this is it? No rice? Just Dijon, just chicken and green beans? Where's the rest? I went up to dinner and I looked at it and I was like, where's the rest? I was like, this meal would have been perfect with some rice. Where's the rest? Exactly. It's like when you hear what your meal you're having, you get like a particular image in your head. And then when you get up there and it's not quite what you were expecting. Don't get me wrong, it was still delicious. It was amazing. It was great. It was just like, where was the rest? Right? Terminal. I already did the thing, didn't I? And honestly, that kind of makes me want, yeah, tater tots. Maybe from Sonic. No. They're crazy for no. They're mozzarella sticks. Alright, what is your favorite fast food item? If you had to pick one. Like, no judgment. Like, just pure... Yes, we know pizza from you, but you can't say pizza. Anything but pizza this time. We all know pizza is the go-to answer for you, but if you had to choose anything else. Ooh. Well, honestly, if we had to do an entire thing on restaurants right now, I'd say Whataburger isn't even in my top 5 on fast food restaurants. And yes, I have an entire tier list. I'm not even going to go into it right now. I should have a tier list. I haven't fully gone into it. My tier lists have tier lists. I've got tier lists for fast food. I've got tier lists for pizza. But honestly, if we're talking just fast food, I've got tier lists for like specific things from fast food restaurants. I've got tier lists on fast food restaurants in general. Okay, anything that has a drive-through anything you can get in less than an hour. Anything you can go there, get less than an hour, and be out in that amount of time. I don't want to hurt any feelings, but Arby's? Anyway, if I had to make a specific list, I'd say for my area, Sonic goes at the top because they just have really good quality food a lot of the time. Followed up immediately. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm just gonna be back here. I need to go Yeah, and I need to go through there too. Okay, so I'm gonna just go this way. Right, where was I? Fast food. Right, so and my top pick goes to Sonic, followed by, I'm gonna say, McDonald's. Not because of their burgers, but mostly purely because of their fries. Their fries are my guiltiest pleasure. I'm saying it now. They do something to their fries that is just black magic. They're good. They're unhealthy. They're probably going to give me a heart attack in 2 years. But they're good. I don't care if they add sugar to them or some crap. They're going to clog my heart up with fat, and I'm not even going to care. That's how I want to go out. I want to go out satisfied and full. Because French fries from McDonald's are the greatest thing, period. But, no, that's, I guess Subway counts as fast food, doesn't it? Because you can just kind of go in there, make your sandwich, get out, or eat in if you want. So yeah, I guess Popeyes, or I guess Popeyes also counts. KFC counts. So yeah, Sonic, KFC, McDonald's. But if we were going purely on sides, McDonald's, Sonic, then KFC. And Subway comes in fourth regardless of list. Then I guess Brahms. No? No, I'm striking Brahms off that list. There's got to be a better fast food place than Brahms. I actually started fucking tearing up when I started hearing something behind me. I started hearing the BT somewhere behind me. I'm like, what the hell is that noise? Jack in the Box is an excellent choice. When was the last time we've ever done Jack in the Box? Taco Bell's my fourth pick. Oh crap, I'm on a clock. I gotta save the lean cuisines! I think I've ruined the lean cuisines, guys. You know what? Screw it. Jack in the Box at 5th place because they had the funniest commercials back in the day. Unhinged. Man, if only this snow didn't slow me down so much. Well, Why do I have a feeling I made a wrong turn somewhere? Alright, because you probably did make a wrong turn somewhere. When did you stop using your online name? Let's stop that. Oh, you are not going backwards right now. Oh, you're getting me right now. Well, look at it like this, guys. If I had taken the truck, we'd be here all day. In fact, we wouldn't even be making our delivery. Am I right, am I right, people who know, or am I right? And of course, the people who know are the people who played this game. You know, the funny thing is, yeah, I took the same overall path. Okay. Wait, what am I wrong about? I've already forgotten. Which is probably not a good sign. I might not be okay. I'm sorry, are these not on the property? You bastard. No, I'm just hitting the wrong buttons.
Delivering cargo.
You're here. Oh, thank God. She's barely holding on. Any longer, and I don't know what I'd have done.
One more step, we get Lou back, that's right. Yeah, that's fair, I took too long. I could have done better on that delivery. Man, I can't wait to play football with Lou. If only... I'm sure Higgs will show up. I'm sure Higgs will show up for that.
The doctor said we need a chiral connection for this to work. Go ahead.
Man, I wish I could change the color of my suit. This blue is... sucks. Don't get me wrong, I like the color blue. But this... it's not a good color with the gold. Maybe if I switched to... No, it's fine, it's fine. You see, the problem with that is, well... I'm listening. What do these power gloves do? The funny thing about the level 3 boots is I've already got the chiral boots, and well,
Okay,
they're
I'll
just
activate the terminal
better.
Just a moment. Everything's gonna be all right.
Though I suppose having the level 3 boots are a good second.
The manipulators on the terminal perfectly reflect my movements here. And with the bioprinter, I can provide a custom-made vaccine. It's just a shame my better half hasn't had a chance to build any more of these things. You're looking at the only ones we have. Don't worry, though. We'll do everything we can to...
Oh my god, tell me about it. The absolute boots give you a lot.
This is incredible.
They're great.
You should thank him.
They're
The network he's
great.
helping to build is going to change the face of medicine forever.
Of all the things I didn't get the first time I played Death Stranding 2, the absolute boots, I got absolutely.
The next best thing to a live-in, Dr. Sam. Thank you so much.
Nicely done. BB-28 will be back in action soon. The kid's a real trooper. Stay the course, Sam.
Yeah, that's just
Heads
not
up,
good.
Sam. Got a
Way
fresh
too
order
much
for you
sugar.
from a certain mountaineer. It'll take you to a region not yet covered by the chiral network. Suffice it to say, this is a chance to change that. Look into it as soon as you can.
Jesus Christ, these guys got me running all kinds of errands. Okay. The photographer, what's in it for me over here? Something good's in it for me over here. I know that. I'm just trying to remember where the exact location is. Which is funny, because I have flicked over to it so many times. Okay, that one's over there. You know what? I'll just go to the map proper. Give me one of them.
Oh, you're gonna love power gloves. They provide a major boost to arm and grip strength. If you're scaling a cliff with a rope, you'll be able to make your way to the top a lot faster. You'll also notice a difference when lifting heavy cargo. And that's not all. Ever take a tumble down a steep slope? You probably tried to slow your descent with your hands, right? Well, if you've got these on, you'll be able to stop yourself that much more quickly. Just promise me you won't try punching someone, okay? That's not what they're for.
I mean, I definitely could. I mean, all these do is some of the functions. Well, actually, the slowly rusting hand does exactly one of the functions of the power gloves. That's what I was looking for. These gloves do basically the jobs of the silver hand while looking like this. And I am going to recycle that silver hand, equip and some of these Bridges boots level 2 so I can get... I'm just doing some resource management. Just give me a second. It's very important to do this, because otherwise you'll just end up with too much stuff that you don't need. And no one likes having too much stuff that they don't need. He said with 4 PCCs, 4 climbing ladders, 12 ladders, 2 climbing anchors, 3 motorcycles, 1 roadster, and a truck.
Thank you for your continued support.
Now, here's the question. Should I make a Lambda Lab truck? Because I'm thinking transporter reverse trike, that's a work vehicle. I should leave that in a work garage. leave personal vehicles in my personal garage by the hot spring. Because you know what? I'm weird about that stuff in this game. I don't know why I do that. It's just what I do, I guess.
Delivering cargo.
What did I just do? What did I just do? Did I just mess up? I feel like I just messed up.
Thank you for your contribution.
Oh no, wait, we're fine. I think it was just some lost cargo. Maybe? Okay, photographs. Right, boots. I needed boots. I am not having a good day. I think that's plain to see. All right. Now, you know what? Do I have any more container repair spray? Let's put that on my back because I'm going to need that. Yeah, we made the Discord server. It's kind of bare bones right now, but that's to be expected. Because I figure this is just going to be something that's going to grow as we go, I guess. I'm not good at these types of that type of thing, but it'll serve its purpose. That being to allow everyone to join in and watch some movies. Maybe well, that link will get sent. Soon. Very, very soon. Soon. Why do I have no PCC? Because it's on the carrier. I'll have one PCC, thank you. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to be able to get to that particular... Did I just witness BT zone shift? Well, alrighty then. I guess that's alright then. Right.
Construction.
So, weird. Spinning faster up here. Wait a damn second. Higgs, you might know this. Do the generator blades spin faster depending on wind at different elevations? Because other generators do not spin like that. They don't. They spin much slower than that. Oh, that is cool. Oh, that is such a cool attention to detail. Wait, am I heading the right? Yeah, I'm heading. Never mind, I'm heading the wrong way. I'm heading the way that sends me directly into danger. The things I do to avoid BTs and void outs. Man, I think my bike might be about to fall apart. Oh God.
Keep on keeping on.
Man. Turn. Man, these guys do not believe in brakes at all. Like, what is the braking system on this thing? A rubber band? A little bit of glue? A couple pads and some glue? You really gonna do me like this? Why do I have a feeling I came out on a bad side? Because I did. I came out on the worst side. Oh wait, no I didn't. Because of course it's dead ahead. Goodbye, God. Goodbye, cruel world. I'm going right through them. There's no way they can possibly stop me. I can't remember. Which... Yeah, no, I can't remember if I did or not. I'm so sorry. I think I broke the glass panes of these pictures. I'm not sure what else I could do beyond that. I mean, I guess have them shot up full of bullet holes, I guess. Later, losers. Oh joy, I'm getting out of here. Well, you see, and I figured I'd just jump over that, you know? Huh. I guess I'll just drive through this. I'm legitimately... Oh. Well, I mean... it's not like I'm wasting too much time. I mean, It's outside the chiral network. I need to put a generator down somewhere anyway. So I may as well just go ahead, right? Right. And you know what? I may as well make an entire little villa for myself. Again, I can't remember if I have or not. And again, I am sorry. I am so very inconceivably sorry that I cannot remember. Put this here. We are going to put... Alzheimer's. Yeah, early onset Alzheimer's at 26 years old. That's... Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Yeah, I am no longer long for this world, and it's a darn shame. Darn. That would have been amazing if I could do that. Oh well, I'll just put it up here then. By my generator. Because, you know, why not? Why not have these two things right next to each other? You know, make it my area. That is bizarre. That is a hilarious attention to detail on Kojima Productions' part.
Construction complete.
I never noticed that the first playthrough. I was never paying attention to it. I did see that actually. Right, yeah, it was just right up through here, wasn't it? Yeah, I remember.
You alright?
Just right up through here, and the hot spring, I think, is on the other side of this mountain. I think. Oh, that's a frame drop if I ever saw one. You know, on the one hand, I can understand why some games are so expensive. Like, the amount of work that must have gone into some of them. I get it. But, if you're gonna pass to me another dime a dozen shooter, not talking about Metal Gear Solid, talking about something completely different here. If you're going to give me a dime a dozen shooter and price it up to be like almost $70 for something that's been done over and over and over and over again, I'm just not even gonna bother. Two games for 50. Okay, 2 games for $50 is. Okay, that's a little much, especially considering the games we're talking about here. Those 2 came out a while ago. Like, PlayStation 3 a while ago.
Delivering cargo.
God, I'm only 26 years old, and I feel old
Don't have anything else for me,
that the PlayStation 3 is considered retro.
No? Okay. Never mind.
That makes me feel old.
Never thought I'd receive a delivery in such
I was
excellent
going into
condition.
middle school when that thing was made. Yes! Yes, it's retro now! Takes like, something like close to 15 years for a console, for any kind of technology to be considered retro. Like it was... I wasn't even in my teens my first year of middle school. Like, I was actually just going into my teens in middle school. That's how long ago we're talking. We're talking so long ago, I can't even remember the faces of any of my old friends from that time, and that is sad to admit out loud. But that's how long ago we're talking about. Again, it's kind of sad when I say it like that. I am 26 and the PlayStation 3 is retro. And honestly, it feels like yesterday that the PlayStation 4 was rolled out, and it's already been replaced twice over.
Hey, I have a favor to ask. Do you think you could find my father's camera for me? It's kind of a long story, but he used to conduct field research.
Oh yeah, the DS?
My father believed
Yeah,
the key to
that
understanding
makes
the Death
sense.
Stranding was hidden here, somewhere in the caves and strata. But he passed away before he could complete his work, leaving me to finish what he started. And not long ago, I found something.
Look,
something amazing.
The PlayStation 3,
It was what my father had
there was so much more we could have squeezed out of the PlayStation 3.
What I needed was an
The PlayStation 4,
someone who could look at what I'd
the
found and tell me
PlayStation
what I
4 could have done so much more!
took my father's camera and set out to document my discovery.
So much more!
To every last detail. But on the way back, I spotted a group of armed men.
But it only got like
Panicked.
5 years!
Everything and ran like
5 years before the PlayStation 5.
When I stopped running, I realized the camera was gone, case and all. I've been trying to pluck up the courage to go and look for it ever since. But then...
If there's anything I can still get animated over, it's this.
I figured, you
Because it's
being with
bull.
friends and all, that you might have a way to pinpoint
They
it.
come out with something,
Please,
have it do its thing for like 5 minutes, and then roll out this supposedly better machine. And yeah, the PlayStation 5, yeah, it's better. Yeah, it's faster.
There's a terminal there you can use
But-
if you want to get started right away. Here.
The PlayStation
It's
4
what I'd take if I were going myself.
wasn't
Knock yourself out.
even getting started.
Good work. New order available.
It was barely
Access
learning
delivery
how to
terminal
run.
For further information.
Exactly. Shit, you know the only reason I got the PlayStation 5 in the first place was, and it is the dumbest reason, because later that same year it ended up being released on the computer, But I got it purely to play Marvel Spider-Man 2 because I wanted to play it so bad. And it gave me a quick way to play Death Stranding 2 because, again, I'm not patient. So, yeah. I could... And honestly, yeah, it was cheaper to buy the disc. I'll admit that. Like, I'm probably going to be the only person to own... I'm probably not the only person who owns a hard copy of Death Stranding 2, but there's going to be fewer and fewer of us. But honestly... Yeah. No, I think that little emotional outburst over the PlayStation is where I want to end it tonight. I'm gonna go back to the nearest. I'm gonna go back to the hot spring.
Sam, the order's been posted. Take a look at the delivery.
I'm gonna take 5, relax, cause yeah. No, this is just our regular, totally normal, totally not irradiated, totally not made of pure radium water. Yeah, it's the blue Gatorade, totally not irradiated radium hot spring. You know, the one that's totally not going to turn every inch of my bone into bone spur. Hey, Higgs, you want to be scarred for the rest of your life? Look up pictures of bone cancer. Not pretty. Definitely not pretty. Oh shit, it even says it's a radium spring. It says it! Well shit, I don't even have a thing. But, well, to those of you who can read and see it, it says it right there. Ah, that cancer. Make sure. Well, it's not so much that it's scary, just that it looks painful. Again, it's not about the fright, it's about the pain. Like some of the worst examples, it's like the bone is like growing out towards the skin layer. It's just growing out of control. Sometimes it rots, sometimes it grows, but it's never pretty. Right, I was saving my game because I'm ended the stream tonight. Right then. Who's my top viewer today? Who's my top viewer today? It appears to be Chrissy today. Well, Aaron and Dylan's gonna have to do better than that. For shame. Second place, shame, mother. Shame. You can do better than that. Higgs, third place. I knew those laxatives I was slipping in your pizza were working. Anyway, tip through, and fourth place is tip through the tulips is after that, and fifth place is a generic user. Nice. Did I say laxatives? You must have heard wrong. I didn't say laxatives. Who said laxatives? You said laxatives. Enjoy that pizza. Does it taste... Well, actually, no, it's tasteless. You know, I looked right at the camera and did that. I winked at the camera for no fucking reason because it's on the in-stream page. If you had seen the look I gave the camera. Anyway, you all have a good night, everyone. We'll catch you in the